Hi everyone, it's Wilson here from Vegas Audio, and I'm here to talk you through our latest plugin, Drumslot. We created Drumslot mainly for drum molds, which is something which I personally use in all of my productions, where I've got the combination of 2 or 3 different drums, whether it's kicks, snares, claps, hi-hats, etc. And I wanted to create something which created those combinations very, very quickly, and that I could randomly create different combinations of different drums. It also has a cut mode, which is pretty cool, whereby it takes the transient, middle, and tail of those 3 different drums in order to create a new drum sound, which hasn't been heard before and is normally pretty interesting. So let's get into it. When you first load the plugin, my 3 screens at the top here are blank and my main screen is blank. There's no default presets within the plugin, as the presets are what you create. However, there are lots of default loaded samples. So let's just get straight into it. I'm just going to load some kick drums here. So if I hit spin, that will randomly go through the folders and create the combination of those 3 different drums. So this is the first one on the first screen, which you can play with these small play buttons here, the second one and the third one. And then together on your main screen, down at the bottom, you can also phase invert, you can reverse, and you can save that, or you can save your combination to wherever you like and drop it into your project. So I've just got a loop here. So let's just start. Cool. You can also individually change the ADSR of each drum, or you can individually filter, change the pitch or the gain on each one, or you can do it with the combination quite easily. If you hit any key on your MIDI keyboard, so I'm hitting random keys now, that will just play the sample. We have created this pitch feature, for example, if you have 808s, which we quite like. So now if you hit your MIDI keyboard, it will play different notes. So this is multi-mode. So this obviously is playing the 3 samples together at the same time. If we go into cut mode, that is then taken the transient, the middle, and the tail of those 3 different drums to create a new drum sound. Within cut mode, you can also change the transient length and the middle length here by adjusting these knobs here, which is pretty cool. You also have the master volume here, which you can simply turn up or down. You can also turn off each one. So if you just want the transient and the tail, you just turn the middle off, and vice versa. If you want to save a preset, you just hit save, and then you can choose a name for your preset and save that. So then that will now be saved. And again, just going on the save feature, if you want to save this, you can hit this save button and you can save it to wherever you like and drop it into your project. Just going into some minor details, we created these lock screens here, which you can see, and that's effectively locking the first screen to the second screen, and then the lock here is locking the second screen to the third screen, depending on which folder that you are in. So for example, if I want to have some kicks with a hi-hat, these 2 are locked, so it will randomly flick through the electronic kicks folder in both of these, but it will flick through the hi-hat folder of on the third screen. Just bring that up. That was quite nice. And again, if I change the lock here, you can then have a hi-hat with a kick drum. We have these hold and nudge features, so you can, a bit like a slot machine, which we think is really cool. If I like this first kick drum, I can hold that, and then I can spin through the other two. I can then hold the second one, spin through the third one, and then nudge. So that will just go down one. Nice and simple. And again, in my cut mode, I like the transient and the middle of these two, and then I can flick through a different tail. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, please feel free to email support@vegas-audio.com and or just leave a comment on our YouTube channel or follow us on social media, and we'll be available to answer any questions. Thank you.